And welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim. So, yeah, while this guy in his TBM does wheelies around us, fifth group flight, I think this is. So, group flights. Last time every month, we do a group flight on this channel, where I break away from all the seriousness of IVAL and all that kind of stuff, and go for the more of the relaxed side of things. And well, certainly going to be an interesting one today, that's for sure. So, yeah, today's going to flight from here in Biggin Hill, destination Cambridge. We fly via Oxford as we Gatecrash the capital here in London. So, it's busy. It's definitely busy right now. We're going to set the airplane up, taxi the runway, we'll do the usual stuff for group photos and that kind of stuff. I'm going to get Bandicam in the background as well so that I can actually record anything for screenshots later. But, yeah, it's going to be quite a fun one today, so we'll get ourselves in the cockpit, set the aircraft up for flight today, and start our trip across the capital. For those of you looking to join, just quickly get rid of this stuff as well. For those of you wishing to join, it's nice and simple. All you do is join the multiplayer flight sim, and then where it says username top, just click on servers West Europe. West Europe is where we're at. Join the server, and then you'll see all of us here at Biggin Hill. ICAL code for Biggin Hill, of course, is Echo Golf Kilo Bravo. Right, make sure everything's up as it should be. I'm going to quickly do, hang on, go to the logo, that's fine, get rid of sound, that's fine. Start the recording of Bandicam. Hope it doesn't cost too much an FPS drop, but you should see. Let's jump in the cockpit and let's set our airplane up before flying today. So nice and simple, battery is on, avionics on. We will make sure that's the aircraft directions are set. Turn position lights and strobe lights on as well, so we're going to start the engines virtually automatic, well, straight away. Pilot heats, or sorry, P heat turns on, electric pump turn on for the sake of the fuel pumps, turn on the avionics and trim flaps. We will move the throttle into about 50% position, magnetos 1 and 2 on, fuel pumps to the front, and engine start. There we go. We found a Robin Cap10 today. It's a stunt plane, GA plane, quite a nimble little thing, but very easy to fly indeed. So, yeah, that's all good to go. Make sure that the mixture is in full, it should be, as it is. Put the throttle up a little bit, power up the RPM, make sure everything's running as stable. All looks good. Right, brakes released. A few people trying to get in the scene there. These are always fun to do. These are always fun to do. You really kind of break out the traffic there. It's very busy, very quickly, and all of a sudden it's just, well, names you don't normally see on these channels as well. These people who don't use the fancy networks and just like do multiplayer instead. Right, so get rid of those names there because names always get a little bit full on the screen. So, whoops, traffic, go to name tags, go to that, then taxi to the runway, and then we'll prepare ourselves for departure. So name tags off, clear that. Oh, looks good. One guy's already tipped up on his nose there. What's gatecrashing? Basically, it's when you turn up uninvited. So we're going to cross the capital uninvited and stampede all over the traffic of the capital. Right, taxi to runway. So we're going to depart to the south. We're going to depart down runway 21, and then we'll have our first challenge as a 180-degree turn to the left. Before we take off though, don't forget we're going to do our group photo on the runway, so hopefully people will be able to stick around for the group photo. And it's about 1 hour from London to, well, it's about 30 minutes from London to Cambridge. But going by Oxford, go about 1 hour to an hour and a half, so about the same time, same length as our normal group flights on the channel. That's down into the #1 position. Everyone taxi to the runway. We'll go take our group photo, shall we? So Bandicam's recording, that's all set, that's all set. Looks good. I'm not quite sure how the 747s will be able to take off, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. I do know XPS, I do watch his streams. He's very good when it comes to communicating with people. Stuff is always a joy to watch. Yeah, I'm so glad Mike doesn't have any collisions. I can imagine that with collisions, it'll be a very short flight indeed. Not sure explode, you're going to have to speak to the developer about that. So, everyone to the runway, everyone to the end of 2-1. We'll take our group photo and then we'll prepare ourselves for takeoff. First time watching, welcome Kingslayer, hope you enjoy it. Server, this is West Europe, SpeedBudsTL. This is West Europe server. I've ordered a 30 series card, time to watch, just waiting for it to be delivered. I have ordered one, don't you worry. I've already asked a question, Yusuf, pay attention. Right, everyone on the runway, hold position, and let's try and get this group photo in. Our landing lights are turned on. Two things at once here, manage chat and text to the runway, we'll get there. Figure out what my chat's at, so there we go, right. So, hold position here. Let's try and get this group photo going. Not sure what's going on there. It's the feature of aviation is at 4 wings, little Cirrus there strapped inside of a CJ4. Slowly but surely, everything coming together. There's even a few more down the front there. So far so good. Yeah, potentially move back a little bit, there we go. It's only about a 1,300 foot runway this, so not sure how the well, Zenville's that kind of keeps fading in and out of view, not sure how he's going to manage it, but if he does, then fair play to him, all guys are taken off. But, yeah, I think as the crowd slowly breaks down, probably going to get for a screenshot today. As always, if you guys take screenshots from the flight itself, do drop in Discord server, and then we can have a chance to share them later on. But I think now that we are all ready to go, you guys know the drill. When the beat drops, let's get going. After takeoff, remember it's a left-hand turn and off to the city. Yeah, we're live, Charlie. We are live. There's West, whoops. Crosswind there. West Europe. Server. Multiplayer on Microsoft Flight Sim. There you go, aircraft stable. Airspeed is green. Rotates. No gear on this, it's static gear. Put it behind, slowly. Everybody takes off there. It's a bit foggy. It's definitely a bit foggy right now. Poof! That's a scene there from the Little Piper. Fair play. Made that 180 across back over the runway, and well, cloud layer's just about clear. 747. Fair play. Fair play to that guy. There's the sunrise over the UK. 74 just in the shadow over there. Just about to merge out the clouds himself. I'm hoping visibility won't be too bad. ultimately it would be good to see the capital, but see how it goes. Fingers crossed, nothing too problematic on our trip today. Was it you, Infinite? Very nice indeed. Fair play, friend. Will retract. No trim on this aeroplane, I will say, so it's all freehands today. Small adjustments on my side. There we go. So, first things first. Well, who's around us? Got the pipe behind us. A few planes lost around. As always, does break in the early bits. This flight. But ultimately, people do start to group together again. Give us a wave. Here's your wing wave. And just under there, who's that? That's the that's longitude up there. Just down to the left, just see the capital underneath the clouds. There's Docklands. So if we make a break to the left, we'll head through the cloud. I think we'll go get ready for our first challenge for today. Next stop, Greenwich. I think most people are still kind of in the distance over there. Into our position. See the lights in the background. That's it. Nothing more than a few distant lights. Right, we'll use this gap in the cloud. I'm gonna reduce my speed slightly, give a few people a chance to catch up. I'll reduce my speed, and then we'll do our first little flights. There you go, slowly group together. That 747 doing all it can to keep up with us. More planes slowly coming together. You just see that lights in the background. That's how you notice them. It's the lights. Lights show it all. So our first flyover, we'll do the O2 Arena. I've Greenwich on the left hand side. We'll cut across the business district. We'll fly not so much overhead to London City Airport, but we'll spot it on our right hand side. And then we're going to do a tour of the bridges, I think. Tour of the London bridges. That's the best way to start a London stream. Would you not agree? Yes, you're on West Europe Biggin, so if you're flying on Microsoft Flight Sim and join in, just join in the West Europe server, and that's where you'll spot us today. A few planes up and above. Not so many flying low and slow of our little crossing today, but we've got a few catching up. We're only flying at, what, 200 knots? It's definitely slow enough for the people who want to catch up. Yeah, 747 stalling. The 747 is going to have the most difficult flight today. You can try and keep yourself slow enough, just to keep in with the crowd. Oops, someone's doing flips on the right hand side there. There's Greenwich. It's the home of time zones. GMT 0. It's right through that observatory, right down the middle. The O2 Arena. And let's get going. EastEnders. Oh yeah. In fact, you know what? Let's see if we can try and get this going. Not quite sure how I'm going to be able to achieve this, but hopefully. Tell that to go past. Ah. Oh boy, not quite working out that. I'm actually going to stall the airplane. Oh shoot, my plane's stalled out. Come on, Drawyah, you can recover it, you can recover it, come on. There you go, you had your resenders fun. Although in my case, I actually managed to end up in an aerodynamic stall and couldn't recover, so that was death for me right there. I can tell you, not something that happens every day on this channel, that's for sure. Alright, well there's our resenders intro. Let's curve around Stocklands and let's go for a tour of London bridges. This is London's banking district, where all the finances all move. By low and slow the Thames, and let's get going. The G Blueberry, very nice. 747 did a loop. Unfortunately, it's behind us. Can't always quite spot it, but go around go, shall we? So. This is where my knowledge of London bridges now needs to come into play. I'm not sure how many I'll be able to recognise. Well, I'll recognise most of them, but I don't know how many I can kind of name. And also, if this is in the correct order or not. But off we go. Let's enjoy this tour, shall we? It's a frame rate slowly struggles as we low and slow with London with about 50 aeroplanes trailing behind us. Right, well this is the one of London's main bridges. This is Tower Bridge. Go. How many people are going to follow behind? We get a few in there. If not, we'll go to our next bridge. So, that's Tower Bridge, followed closely by London Bridge. Following London, it's going to be Cannon Street Bridge and Southwark Bridge. Next is going to be Blackfriars Millennium Bridge, Blackfriars Railway Bridge, right next to Blackfriars Road Bridge. This one is going to be there's Waterloo Bridge nearby. I think Waterloo's the railway one, so I'm not sure which one this is. The next one's Waterloo Bridge, rail and road. Then we have Westminster Bridge, London Eye. Let's do a quick over that. Go ride the London Eye and you see just a Cap10 slowly circling you. Very nice. Whoops. Ah, ignore that. It's a load of fun today if my system can barely hold up. House of Parliament, there's Tower Bridge, give them the... Oh, Tower Bridge, sorry, there's House of Parliament. Westminster Palace, give them a wing wave. Down below, I believe that's going to be Vauxhall Bridge or Lambeth Bridge. One or the other way, because they're both red. We then soon have Chelsea Bridge. That one's like a proper suspension bridge. Very skitsy actually. So Chelsea Bridge is the second one, the one in front of us. That is going to be not Battersea, is it? Because Battersea's further down. So I'm not sure what that one is. That's Chelsea Bridge, and then Battersea Bridge just a bit further on. Coming up next, my favourite bridge, Stamford Bridge, the home of London's greatest, all I can say. Let's have a look at the Stamford Bridge up and close, shall we? One of London's best. There it is. Name a better football club. I'm afraid the answer is you can't. Ooh, can't get dangerous there.